Time is up and the stage is set for the state playoffs in Arizona. Welcome into sports, everyone. After a several-month grind on the diamond, several local teams now know where they land, most of them heading off to win-or-go-home situations in the play-in round. Overnight and into the morning, the AIA completed its official rankings for baseball and softball. So, who made the cut and where are they headed? We begin in 6A baseball, where the Sidewinders of San Luis fall just one slot short of hosting. After a win over Cibola to end the season on a 5-game win streak, Cesar Castillo's group earned the number 17 seed and will head to Red Mountain on Wednesday with first pitch set for 4 o'clock. Winner will go to the 16-team double elimination bracket. Next up, the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks. The Rocks, with a 20-win season, locked up an automatic bid to the State 3A tournament as one of the top 8 teams in the conference. Their official rank will not be revealed until Thursday morning, but we know they will have a home game coming up 1 week from today as they try to maneuver their way back into the state title game. And the same goes for the Lady Shamrocks, locking up an automatic bid to the 3A softball state tournament after a 17-1 regular season and perfect in the 3A West region. They too will play at home against a team to be announced next Tuesday. More from the softball diamond at black and gold. The Cibola Raiders will make their 8th straight playoff appearance and, like San Luis, reel in the number 17 seed, sending them on the road in the play-in round. The Lady Raiders will travel to Xavier Prep tomorrow afternoon. Staying in 6A and soaring in are the Lady Hawks of Gila Ridge, taking the 22 seed for their 7th consecutive state appearance as a program. The Lady Hawks will travel to number 11 Sunny Slope tomorrow afternoon. And last but not least, the Lady Kings in crimson and white. The final ranking, Kofa moves all the way up to number 19, which sends them on the road to number 14 Verado in the 5A play-in round. Tough pill to swallow for Kofa baseball, who finished ranked just on the outside looking in at number 28 despite winning the 5A Central Valley region. Also for Yuma Criminals baseball, who missed the cut after hanging around the bubble. Over to Imperial High in Imperial County we go. Tigers welcoming in the Palo Verde Yellow Jackets. Imperial looking for their 13th win on the season so far. We start in the bottom of the 4th inning. Tigers already up 5-0. Hannah Johnson up with the bases loaded and no outs. Johnson fires this out to right, and the Tigers take advantage of the situation. The RBI single for Johnson makes it 6-0 Imperial. Couple batters later, bases still juice. Morella Barone with a high drive out to center. This one forcing Charles Dagnino to miss play. That ball gets down. Dagnino fires the ball back in, but not before 2 more runs come across to score. Imperial starting to blow this one wide open. They take an 8-0 lead. Later in the inning, Jaden Rutledge now at the dish. Runners on first and second for her, and she'll send this one all the way to the wall, down the left field line, make it a perfect 10. Tigers extend their lead even more, and they never look back. Imperial wins at 15-0, good for their 13th on the year. Over to Yuma High now, where the list of local athletes to move on to the next level continues to grow. Sabian Russell recently signed his letter of intent to continue his journey on the wrestling mat at Quincy University in Illinois. Russell was sought after by several schools over the course of his impressive senior campaign, where he went 55-4 overall, placing 3rd in the state in the 132 weight class division back in February. And that success was no stranger to him, placing in each of his final 3 seasons as a criminal. But for Sabian, that success didn't come without some bumps, including a tough freshman year where he lost his spot to compete in state, and he looks to take the hard lessons he learned with him to the collegiate level.
Especially my sophomore year, when I was coming off of the lackluster freshman season, I really just put in the work. With hard work, I mean, you can get anywhere. I didn't start out with any talent. I don't feel like I was very talented in the sport. I just put in a lot of work and a lot of hours, and that's what really made me in this sport. And I hope that everyone can see that and have some hope for themselves.
Sabian plans to study cybersecurity while off the mat in college. We, of course, wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors. And thank you to the Yuma High administration for some of the photos here. That's all the time we have for sports. Laura, I'll send it back over to you.